The evil you do will come back to haunt you. Though we are human and full of weaknesses, but can we please try to do good to others and to ourselves? For with good we shall be rewarded. Everything, good or bad, that we do in this world have the consequences. And we shall not pass away from the world without experiencing the consequences of the things we did while in this world. For example, there is this man by the name David, who the Bible says that he was man after God's own heart. David pleased God, and he was pleasant in the sight of the Lord. He did what was pleasant in the sight of the Lord. It came to pass, after his reign, his son Solomon became the next king of Israel, and he became wicked in the sight of the Lord. But God saved him a bit because of the love he had towards his father David. Can we assume this? You are David of today. Is there anything pleasing that you are doing in the sight of the Lord that will make him to save your children a bit? It is a challenge, but again, it is my humble urge that you may be careful and considerate of the things you are doing for the sake of your generations and for the sake of your future. If you are David of today, will your children be saved a bit because of you and your God? Think of it. There is another man by the name Ahab, who was also the king of Israel, and it happened he coveted Naboth's vineyard, and Naboth was not ready to sell the land to him, and he became angry in a way he could not eat, he could not take a shower, and as we know, he had married foreign wives who were evil, one of them being Jezebel, who noticed that he was angry and something wrong was happening in him. And when she knew the problem, she plotted the killing of David. Naboth, the action that displeased God. And later, when they had a son and he became the king, and God commissioned another king by the name Jehu to go and kill now the son of Ahab, who was known by the name Joram. And the Bible does not say that Joram was killed because of the sins he had sinned against God, because it states that when Joram noted that Jehu was coming, he went to meet him and asked him whether there was peace. And Jehu asked him, what peace and the wickedness and the harlotry of your mother have become too much? That gives us a clear indication that Joram was not killed because of his sin. The Bible does not state he had sinned against God, but he was killed because of the sins of his parents. Are you considerate of the things you are doing? Do you mind your future? Do you mind your generation? If so, can you please do things that are pleasing to God as David for your generations to be saved? Always remember that what goes around comes around. Make sure that the things you are doing today, they will save you tomorrow, and they will also save your generations tomorrow. Remember, it was the goodness that Hezekiah has done unto the Lord that saved him from dying, and the goodness made God to add him more 15 years to live. What are you doing today? Will you be considered as Hezekiah? Will you be considered as David? And if so, are you going to be added some more blessings to enjoy in your worldly life? Are your children going to be saved a bit just because of the goodness that you have done unto the Lord your God? It is a challenge, and it is my humble request that you may think of so and work on that. The evil you do will come back to haunt you.